Hi, this is Jan from the Philadelphia Children's Foundation, and I just wanted to show you a project we just completed over the summer, which is to rewire an AV system, a PA system rather, at Roosevelt on Washington Lane, close to Chew Avenue in Germantown. All right, so let me show you. So this is the room. It's quite unusual for a school auditorium that it has a balcony, which posed significant problems for us because underneath the balcony you hardly get any sound, so we had to actually add multiple sets of speakers. So here we created a little box. Top there's power and a line mixer for all the microphones and inputs, then a digital signal processor, which allows us to delay the speakers that are further in the room so we don't have phasing issues. All right, so I'll give you a quick tour here. So these bad boys they're about 5 feet tall, about 55 pounds heavy. We had to mount them here. That wasn't the hard part, it's always the wiring. But anyway, so here's the room. You can see here, it's an old movie theater. Up top, you can see the old screen room. Unfortunately, they don't use upstairs anymore because, of course, some kid fell down and liability, blah, blah, blah. All right, so here's the room. Now what we did is we ran metal tubing everywhere to contain our speaker wire. So back here, it's about 23 rows of seating. Beautiful space, really. And then here's what we call a fill speaker. So this then covers the area underneath the balcony. So from the balcony here, here's the other fill speaker over there, over here, and then this is the view to the front of the auditorium with the two big 5-foot tall speakers on either side, flanked. And what we did is we made it super convenient for school use that we have places like in outlet boxes where they can just plug in microphones everywhere. Got one over here. This is for HDMI. And now we have a couple more here, XLR and TRS connectors. We also had to redo all the electric here, which I'll show you later. It was a real pain in the neck because it involved us having to run a ground rod through the basement of the school. So that was a thing. Anyway, so let me go back and show you what all we had to put up with. Everywhere, everything is encased in these metal conduits. And then the other electric we did is over here. We ran a separate circuit to the power over here because we spent a lot of money on this stuff over here and we wanted to make sure we had a ground. All right, so here we have two sets of conduit, one for our microphone wires and one for all our speaker wire. And then on the side of the stage we have two boxes with just one microphone and one what they call a TRS, which is a 1/4 inch way to plug in, pianos and microphones and whatever they want, everything labeled. Okay, so let me start a new video and show downstairs.